Hello, gentle people. It's your favorite Mr. 42. Next bro, are you there?
I think I am.
Yes, you are. I can hear you. You know what is silly?
Most things I do.
Yeah, no, today it's something I do. I just had a whole introduction
Hmm.
for a few minutes, and then I see that my microphone is off. So, let me do the important part first. I actually greeted everyone, but nobody heard it. But let's do the important part. Yuri Besset, thank you very much for the super chat for 4 euros and 20 cents. And there's another super chat from Dora for Little Miss 21 for 2 euros and 10 cents. Thank you very much, Dora. I'm sure she will thank you, but she's a bit shy today. So thank you everyone for coming. I have two options here, and I think I will let the chat decide. Type 1 to go into the Adam video directly, so we can dissect it. And type 2 if you want to see a feel-good movie by perspective first. I did release it on my channel today, but we can watch it again if you want. And this is absolutely correct, Nimrod. In this case, Mr. 42 cannot tag. Thank you very much, and you're right. We didn't know the silly part is telling us. Yeah, no, I'm just honest, Dora. I don't mind if I make myself look silly. I am fine with that. Okay, the twos come in mostly.
Nimrod has made a very useful comment.
Yeah. The, even if you choose two, it will be 1 and 2, just in a different order. It will be 2 and 1. There's a 37. I'm a bit confused by that one. Not sure what to do with that. Yes, the Snark has seen the video. He has it on his channel as well. I actually linked it to Perspective, the Snark, so he will link it in his original video in the description. In case you didn't do that, I did it for you. So, overwhelmingly... No, not overwhelming. 1, 2, 3, 4 twos. I don't count Nimrod for choosing two options. Is that fair?
Well, Dora is taking a programmer's perspective on this thing.
Okay. Global Mom has actually also a good option. 1 and 2 for palate cleanser. Because the feel good movie makes you calm down again. Because Adam will certainly heat something up here. Not on my side today. I have watched it. It will not make me angry. By the way, Nexpo, have you seen his video from today or not?
I have.
You have. Okay, so you know
Yep.
what you're up against.
Oh, hang on. Sorry. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the feel-good movie.
No, I meant the Adam movie.
No, I will be sitting here with my jaw open as
Okay.
it plays for the first time for me.
Okay. Well, a little introduction into it. There is nothing in claims today. There's nothing to debunk. At least not much. Just remember, and this is for everyone who watches my channel for a longer time, there is a little clip that I made that he says, I'm at peace with it now. And today we're gonna check if that is actually true or not. Disclaimer, it's not true. Sorry, that's not a disclaimer, that is a spoiler. My mistake. So, I will load in a tab. I think Global Mom actually won. There were more twos than ones, but Global Mom had the best option after all, to do the Adam video first and then the philanthropy. So, let me see what that looks like. No, that was... that is the wrong tab that I shared. Sorry. It's this one, yeah. I had it prepared, I just selected the wrong tab. Nimrod, it's your time again to say that Mr. 42 cannot tag. Let me lower the volume on the music a little bit so we can hear Adam better. I'm not sure if we want to, but I think that's the best option. Next pro.
Yes.
Once I have started, please say when you want me to pause something, if you want to say something.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
And
This is. I have no clue what's going to happen. I'm sure it will be hilarious.
Yeah. Also for the chat, there's not much movement on screen. What he does is having this basically all the time on screen. Only the chat of the comment part on the right side, he scrolls a little bit and changes it one time, as far as I saw. So if you don't see much movement, if you don't see much movement, it is not the stream holding, it is his video that is just basic. So be prepared for that. Are you ready, Next Pro?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, let's go.
It's ridiculous how obvious it is to turn
You hear
this
something?
globe over and highlight
I hear it.
people online.
Good.
I don't see
This
anything.
FE peer review claims to be a scientific channel that follows the scientific method. I asked him 2 weeks ago to address my claims to multiple reality, tested and verified by all, and of course the fact proves the globe's impossible. Rather than show some honesty or show the scientific method or peer review my claims, he's made 5 videos about other subjects, all irrelevant propaganda driven nonsense, and been running his mouth off in the comments section.
Sorry, I was muted again because of the video. I think we can all agree that Adam is not happy at all. He's not at peace. And at the same time I paused because the Snark came in the back room. I added him into the stream. Welcome the Snark.
Thank you.
You are
Good be
here to make fun of Adam as well.
If he's silly enough, I certainly will, yes.
Okay. I see a little request. That is not too bad actually. The video is only 5 minutes and 32 seconds long, but it might be a little bit funny to put it in 1.25 speed. So he can still be understood. Little chipmunky, maybe?
Better.
That was the question in the chat. So why not? Let's do that. You guys ready for follow-up or anything you want to say?
Yeah, I'm holding my ribs.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
About people like myself. Obviously, an automated defense mechanism, pantomime style, ego driven response. These people can't even be honest with themselves. Instead of address that, goes on the attack with straw man misrepresentations, irrelevant tosh, and talking crap in comment section.
Well, that is somewhat of a stretch for him to say such a stuff, right? I mean, who is giving the touch usually? That is him.
Projection all over the place, yes.
Projection all over the place indeed.
Here he is here, the flat earth entertainment, the gift that keeps on giving. I've come in. How's that peer review coming along? Just trolls. Is that you running away then? Trolls. Pathetic, mate. Absolutely pathetic.
I saw in that comment section a few friends of the channel, including Flowrider, that I saw so fast.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I have not seen him today yet. It would be fun as well, but let's continue.
You've got a channel here that claims to be of the scientific method, the peer review, and yet I've just exposed it with my claims that can be tested and verified by all. And as a result, of course, proves the globe's impossible.
Has anyone ever seen something that you could be tested by him?
Negative.
Yeah, I mean, he had
Nope,
some
nothing.
stuff about a pendulum. We have seen it being done by Wolfie, for example. So that was a testable thing that didn't quite prove his point. But he always keeps claiming that it's scientifically impossible, but he never gives any science.
Once he claimed that tower cranes are leaning backwards slightly. Well, that is testable,
Yeah,
and
that is
also very much not true.
well, they are, if they are not loaded, they can bend slightly backward because of the counter rate. But there is a limit that I found that I had in one of my videos of a maximum amount of 2.5 inches per 10 meters, I think, that it could lean over. That's the reason why you cannot shock load it, that he said. That is also very true, but it is not built out of plum. And that is something he claimed indeed.
No.
So those are two different things.
Yeah,
But once the tower crane gets loaded, you can actually see it swing a little bit to the other side where the load is.
Yeah.
So in a way, he is somewhat right, but very wrong in the way that he expressed it.
Yeah,
His job is
the designed load path on one of those crane towers is straight down the middle.
Yeah, Yeah, absolutely.
Just like
And
it
he-
was in my song. It was like his job is swinging in his crane. He's got trouble with his brain. I'll leave it there.
That was in
Yeah.
tune, unlike anything I sing.
Oh, well, from the Copacabana. I redid the Copacabana song as a Leo the Flurfer song.
There's so many
The main
songs, I
part of
haven't
it
seen
was
them all.
he's a COVID denier. His BS production's on fire. Oh, you get the idea.
That's
And that
pretty
was
good.
a live performance by the Snark. Very nice. Yeah. With the leaning tower cranes, he also tried to back it up by putting one next to a photograph of one next to a building, where we have no way of verification that the building is actually straight up. It might be it might be less right at the top. We don't know from just one picture.
By the way, I've just formulated the catch line for this when it's finished. This video,
Okay.
yeah,
Good.
an
Looking forward to
education and a floor show.
Okay. Let's continue with.
This channel has just proven that. He's also exposed himself as well by not being honest. Can't even be honest with himself. Has to make other videos to make his own delusions and make him feel better about his own delusions and no doubt his own dishonesty.
That is, I know he's not talking about me, but he could be talking about me if I was on screen right there. I make videos against him and he's not happy about it. But there's one thing, I don't do that to make myself feel better. Yeah, enjoy the snack. I do it for entertainment, a little bit of educational value sometimes for people who watch. Maybe convert the wandering flurf here and there once in a blue moon, I don't know. But it's mostly a hobby to fill my time, learn something. And I think his whole idea of what we're doing is pretty wrong.
Learning? What is that?
Well, I
Oh,
did
well,
learn
that's a Plurfer response, right?
I did learn a lot since I started my channel, that's for sure.
Oh my goodness, yes, that is so true. I mean, thanks to the Flurfers, I now know what Discord is, and I can use it. Well, I'm not an expert, obviously not, and I know how to make simple videos and to create overlaid audios and things. Yeah. It's a very instructive game. This flat Earth nonsense.
Yeah. Nexpo, did you learn anything because of the flat Earth thing?
Well, my IQ was dropping rapidly, and then I found the anti-flirth channels, and it's just gone back up to its normal level.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's
Well,
nice.
sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although it's level, that doesn't mean my IQ is horizontal.
Liam Wakefield, that's absolutely right what you're saying there. And Raichi does about the same. It's gravity isn't real, therefore the Earth is flat. Short version.
Yeah, but
Hey.
they have to. Yeah, they have to deny gravity because it wouldn't otherwise work. A flat Earth, it would crumble in on itself. So that is
Who
the
do I
reason.
hear in the background there?
Little Miss 21, indeed.
Yes. Did you tell her about her €2.10?
I did. She is shy. She doesn't really know what €2.10 exactly means yet. But
that's
Dora,
sheer bliss.
I will say to Dora, I will buy her favorite little thingy, 2 of them, and that is those surprise eggs, Kindersurprise. She's very happy with those. She's asking for those every time we go outside. So that is where your €2.10 will go.
And
let's continue.
do a little video. Oh, do a little video with a live build of what's inside the Kindersurprise.
Let's see if I can. I will try at least. I will not promise this.
And remember, even a Kinder Surprise has an horizon.
Yes, absolutely. It's right in front of you.
Oh wait.
But is it geometrical? Okay. Let's go on a little bit.
And of course, because of that, because he's been highlighted and exposed, like I said, he's been running his mouth off. Bear with me. Now, he's been totally exposed as a fake channel. But here he is. Flat Earthers love demanding globe proofs. No, I stand by the things that are simply true, the results of which prove the globe is impossible.
In this case, every peer review says something. Flat earthers love demanding globe proof, which is generally true, but Adam takes it personally. Is this? Does anyone know if this comment section is under his video? Because he usually doesn't allow comments anyway. So where did he get these comments from? That is something I was wondering in this afternoon when I saw the video first. If anyone in the chat knows, that would be appreciated.
Can anybody suggest in the chat why Adam disables comments on his videos? I'm just curious what your opinions are.
Well, because he wants an echo chamber. In my case, he decided to ban me the moment I talked about GPS, and that GPS doesn't send anything back to the satellites. That was apparently not appreciated, and he banned me at that moment.
Yep.
And I want to say welcome Nimrod, who calls himself today Nimrod Kantek. Hello.
Or Nimrod has a cat.
Nimrod has a cat, and cat makes everything better. I cannot hear you, Nimrod.
Yes.
Maybe that is the part where you can tag. Oh, this very. Let me see if I can boost your volume a little bit. I did hear something. Can you try again?
Try that again. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, that's a little bit better indeed. Yellow,
Excellent.
yellow, yellow, says Liam.
Yellow, yellow. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yes.
Testing, meow.
Come on, meow. Say something.
So for Dora, Nimrod can only count in trinary.
Oh, let me do one caption.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely true that flat earthers see the equivalence of "it makes no sense" and "I do not understand." We have to teach them the difference.
Okay, I want this on screen for now. Come on, Adam, debate Mr. Sensible. That is a
He
thing.
has a phobia, and that is Mr. Sensible. He's reprehensible. Yeah.
I doubt there are much people here who do not know Mr. Sensible, but there is a challenge out for a debate. He doesn't have to win it, just have to debate Mr. Sensible for a charity of his choice for about, I think, £3,000.
3,000 by now, yeah.
Was
Or
the
more,
last
3.5.
Wowzers.
Yeah, 3.5. But he does not reply to that really. Oh, Liam Wakefield. Sorry, I did not steal it from you, but we just had the same idea apparently.
Yes.
But thank you for saying that. Okay, let's continue a little bit.
So I don't need to demand any kind of proof. I know the globe's impossible. Otherwise, proof would have been cited 7-8 years ago.
We do that every week. Lots of proof. Or evidence. Let's say evidence.
I think we got the proof 2,500 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, that as well. But maybe he has a bad memory, so we repeat it every week, every day, even. So, yeah, good man. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but there's loads of proof that he can look up all for himself. But of course he goes, nuh-uh.
You've also proved the globe's scientifically impossible with your propaganda videos and the fact you didn't address my claims.
Okay, same question for the chat again. Which claims is he talking about? It seems to be a follow-up on something. But I have no idea for now. So let's just skip that part and continue.
You're here talking about maps. Bring up resembling a viable map. Well, that would require full exploration, which I even mentioned in my video, which just makes you look even more dishonest. So you're at it, Flat Earth peer review. And this is how desperate it's got now.
Is he denying that the surface of the Earth has been mapped?
Well, he seems to say that not everything has been explored. And if he's talking about the ocean floor, he might be right, but I don't think he means that. Because the ocean you could just map as a big blue ball of water, flat of water.
Well, I invite Leo heartily to explore the bottom of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Is that without a submarine?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but Dora says correctly. He cannot find Namibia on the map, indeed. But to be fair, in that one video, I failed to do that as well. That was my mistake. but I didn't even...
I can tell you why Namibia has a shore. Another song.
What is this? Has anyone asked a Flurf if you had a compass and drew a straight line through west to east on a Flurf map? Why do they hit the ice wall and not do what we see on a globe?
Hey.
Yeah, that's kinda impossible for them to answer. They will just make something around it. Ready to continue?
Go on.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this is how desperate it's got, man.
Yes,
Your
alright.
pals, your colleagues are so desperate that they can't refute my claims, and that my channel destroys the globe for fun, bashes space for fun, because you've got no answer to come back with any demonstrable science, and the fact that when you do address stuff, space pantomime, it just makes you look silly, because you should have really cited real-world demonstrable science, rather than ending up trying to defend ridiculous space pantomime performances.
Okay, what he says there is just ridiculous. When I started doing the real debunking stuff, I started with Level Earth Observer because he is low hanging. I was just getting into it. I started actually off with Karen's, but let's skip that part. I don't want to talk about it anymore. And I almost did every video that Leo brought out. I made a reply on. It is so very simple to debunk or to point out where he is wrong. And he says we cannot do that, or we have not done that. Sorry, Adam, every one of your videos has been debunked multiple times over because you re-upload them. That's how stupid you are. Sorry, continue. People, talk. No, nothing?
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant continue the movie.
Oh, hey, if you want to say something, I give you the
Oh
place
no, well, okay. I don't do as many songs anymore as I used to, but Leo was one of my favorite subjects.
Yeah.
But because of his mindless stupidity, it's always a very easy target. Like you said, it's low-hanging fruit. Let's go for Leo.
Yeah. And now I do it just when he says something that is extraordinary stupid. I did one, I think, last week after a few weeks. Yeah, the bar is getting higher with every video of mine as well, so that is a good part. But it also means it's harder to find source videos for me.
Yeah.
So Adam drives tower cranes or controls tower cranes, right?
Yeah.
He says he does.
So he gets a tremendously clear view of the horizon, I would imagine.
Well, those things are only so high, of course. And I think he lives in a city, and he mostly works in a city. That's an assumption, to be fair. But there are already high-rise buildings, of course.
Yeah, but I would imagine that fairly often he'll get a good view of the horizon.
Somewhat, yeah.
I think so.
I think.
And yet he doesn't notice the fact that clouds are lit from underneath and all this kind of stuff, you know. So, or maybe you can't. Oh, you know what it is? Maybe when you're in a tower crane, you can't look upwards.
That's true, yeah.
Ah, okay. That would explain it then.
Yeah. He has a few videos or pictures where he's in the tower crane. So you can look what it looks like for him.
So it's got so bad for this globe community now that they're having to lie about me and say that I don't even believe the things I say.
That is something I said. I think he's out there for power and to see how many people he can make believe in his nonsense. And why I think that is because of one thing he said to me once in a comment. His reply was to something, the damage is already done. That is his own words. He does it to make damage. Any thoughts on this?
I'd have to see the context of that, what that was in the middle of.
Yeah. Well, he did a video about the astronaut drops that beach ball, the globe beach ball, and he cut it off at some point. And I made a reply video 1.5 hours later that was up, showing that if you watch the video a little bit further, it slowly floats back up again. He replied on another video about a day later, and I confronted him of my video, and his reply was, doesn't matter, the damage is already done. That is the context.
Jeez.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does seem
It is
that
strong with him.
selective editing is a key thing that they do. That they only put the bits in they want you to see and leave out all the stuff that basically conflicts with what they're saying. So, yep.
Yeah. Rockets push off air. Shadows don't work on a globe. I'm not sure if we have a troll here or a real flurf. I don't know.
I have no idea what
But the
that's
shadows part is
supposed to mean.
obviously nonsense. I think you are very well aware.
There's a big
Tried it
cheesy
on a-
grin.
Try that, yeah, exactly. Try that on a basketball and you will see shadows on a ball. The other parts that can be demonstrated in other ways. Alessia, gerne Seite.
Now, shadows
Sorry.
work on the facts. Shadows work on the facts, says
Oh.
says Gandalf.
Oh, he claims to be a real flurf. Okay. Fair enough. Let's continue.
Well, then he
Well, he
definitely
didn't
is a
claim-
flurf.
Yeah, he didn't make a real claim, so let's just continue for now.
So what they're actually saying is, I don't believe every single demonstration that can be tested and verified by every single person on this earth. Large standing bodies of water, air pressure systems next to vacuum, of course, pendulums and tower cranes.
And all of those are misunderstood by him. And
Yeah.
explained to him multiple times. Not in the least by Mr. Sensible. Sometimes by me.
And Wally.
Wally, Wolfie has done stuff. Absolutely.
There was a time when Wally responded to every one of Leo's videos, and they were all hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, Wally is one of the people I learned it from a little bit. Just by watching, not with interacting, because I started all off by myself, and Wally came helping me out later. But I started off by watching people like Wally, indeed.
Once you got Wally on your tail, you have a problem. What he did to Gigantor was also most interesting, because he kept going at him until Gigantor ran out of steam and he sort of disappeared.
We should make sure that Leo never tries to replicate the pendulum procession with a tower crane. That would not end well.
Well, his boss would tell him off, probably. What the hell are you doing? Well.
I mean, the thing is, tower crane drivers have so much time sitting high up in the air, all alone, going slowly crazy and coming up with deluded ideas. Leo just seems to be the worst of them, and is happy to broadcast it to the rest.
You see what Tusk said about shadows? Shadow fights. That was Dumbledore's horse, wasn't it?
Almost, yes.
Hang on, rockets push off air. Are you genuinely a flurf?
Yeah, because I think it was about shadows. They absolutely don't work on a globe. Just put a stick in the ground, you can only achieve a straight line on the globe. That is a shadow. Even if it's a straight line, that is a shadow. But stick a stick in the basketball, and it will curve over the surface. So if you try to disprove balls, you just failed. I do know that is not proof that this is a globe, but your argument doesn't hold. That is what I do right now.
So this rocket's push off air is just another flurf who lives at the bottom of the barrel.
I don't really know.
It's crowded there.
So, question for rockets push off air. Do you have easy access to some place that's got a nice tall pole where you can watch the shadow for a period of time? Because if you do, it might be interesting for you to just drop a few pebbles over a period of time where the top of that shadow appears on the ground, and notice after a while that the tip of the shadow tracks in a lovely straight line, which can't happen on flat Earth.
Okay, we will think about it. Let's continue a little bit.
They're now claiming, this is the logic, this is how deluded these individuals are online who defend a globe which of course is scientifically impossible. They now deny a man who stands by the things that can be tested and verified by every single person on this earth, themselves included, and now claim that I don't believe those tests that I stand by, that can be tested and verified by all. Talk about fucking insane.
And that was the point that I decided to do this video. Every time he curses, I put in the clip, I'm at peace with it now. I cannot do that in a live stream, unfortunately, but in a video, that was the moment I would have done it. The moment I decided to do it live was about 50 minutes before I announced it, so half an hour before the stream. But that was my idea. If I would do a video, that was the moment to insert that clip.
Yeah.
Any feedback on what he said?
Sorry, I've just noticed something Sean Hawkins said about rockets push off air. Let's see, and then there was something else about planes push off air. I don't think they really do. So it's not really how it works. So jet engines. Anyway,
I'm thinking about that for a moment, but I think you're right. They suck in air, compress it, burn it.
And they throw it out at very high speed.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It's not about them pushing against air.
No, they would not work in air, but that has a different reason. I mean, not wouldn't work without air, but that has a big...
Joke in the side chat. If storks bring human babies, what brings giant babies? Cranes.
Liam Wakefield, bye bye. Thank you for coming by. Enjoy your working day.
Slicer John, epic.
Oh,
2 drums on a cymbal fall off a cliff.
Badum.
Well, more pantomime by Mr. Yellow Earth Observer.
Nimrod, there is an old video by Tom Scott who does that.
I know it. I know, I've seen it.
He does recreate the Badum tush.
Yeah, because it worked. Like, he threw them all off at the same time and it worked.
It did work. Badum. It happened, yeah. I want to welcome a few people who came in later. Sebastian Borg, I saw come in. Colin, welcome. A Madman. Sean Hawkins as well. I saw you coming in before, but I just greeted you now. Not a 99-cent troll. I will welcome... I lost his name for a second. Rockets Push Off Air as well. Welcome to my live stream. You are most welcome. Angel, hello. But you were there for a longer time. Okay. Did I miss anyone recently? If so, just say it in the chat. Let's continue a little bit.
Can you not see how ridiculous and insane this globe is and the individuals online that represent it? They now have to lie about someone's claims that can be scientifically tested by everyone, and then claim I don't believe that. But yet that's the thing I've stood by for 7-8 years.
What a waste of 7-8 years.
These people are so...
So long and didn't evolve anything in his head. Nothing at all.
Thank you, Ace Fox. That's how I perceive it. Sorry, I'm just Ace Fox one has said something that supports my thing. So,
what I say? Jet engines propel via Newton's third law of motion. If you can feed a jet full of fuel and oxygen while in a vacuum, exactly, the engine will create thrust and does work. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense indeed. Yeah, I was having trouble with the feeding oxygen part. But if you can make that happen, then indeed, yeah. Seems Leo has allowed every peer review to live rent-free in his head. I don't know where the... Oh, maybe Colin does know. He's around very much. Colin, we were wondering where the comments came from. I'm pretty sure it was not under his own videos, because he doesn't allow anyone there. But maybe you do know it. If so, say so in the chat, please. And Sean Hawking was apparently wrong about something.
Yeah.
Not
Sorry.
sure
Gary Hollingsworth has said something which is kind of incorrect. Gary Hollingsworth, there are plenty of rockets that do not use liquid oxygen. They use oxidizers mixed with the fuel. They're called solid rockets. They don't use liquid oxygen.
Thanks for clarification. That people can learn.
Yeah,
That is.
SpaceX, when they were first astronauts into space, had a whole big thing about what fuels they used in what the liquid fuel was comprised of. And not one part of it was LOX.
Next pro, I think this one is for you.
I forget what it is they use.
Which one's for me?
That on screen. Running from the facts, Buddy asked me a question to put pebbles at the end of the shadow. You can only get straight lines on a globe. You debunked yourself. That's what he says.
Why did I debunk myself? I'm talking about the fact is that if you were to do that on flat Earth, the pebbles would not line up in a straight line. So you clearly don't understand the geometry.
Fair enough. Let's continue a little bit again.
So desperate and so lost. The globe, I'm afraid, is ridiculous. It got crushed long time ago. It never was a reality. It was just something in the imagination that got crushed once people started to take note, pay attention, and actually address this globe Earth theory nonsense. And it quickly became apparent it's quite frankly ridiculous. And of course, all these years later, we got channels like FE Peer Review pretending to be one of the scientific method when they're clearly just at it. And then you've got other people representing the globe now having to lie about people like myself just to justify to themselves the fact that their delusions get crushed by me daily. So rather than accept that, they have to now accuse me of denying what I stand by, which...
Sorry, Adam. When I say that I don't believe what you say, that has a reason that I just explained. It is not because of that you try to debunk my points of view or the things that I know to be true, in other words, but because of something you said yourself. Get it? Anything else, guys?
Not for me.
Okay.
can be tested and verified by all. These people are just fucking insane.
Okay, that was the whole video. Like I said, there's nothing much to debunk. He doesn't make any claims in this video. Let me turn...
Roll VT.
Let me turn off that tab, by the way. Hoppa, there we go. You don't need to... yeah.
Look, it's me!
It's you, yes.
Yes.
I can even make you big if you want to. That was the wrong one. I can do this. Yeah.
It's that
No! Ah! Scary!
darned
There are
cat.
children watching.
Yes, one is right next to me.
That happy,
Oh,
that happy
Rocket's push
cat,
off
she's all
air
warm and stuff.
is claiming that you cannot have combustion in a vacuum, even with oxygen.
Why not?
Oh, Jesus.
Why would that not be possible? The
Oh,
whole
even
oxygen
I-
part is to... Yeah. Next Pro, you probably know this.
Even
Do they
I know
test
that's wrong
rocket
and I'm an
engines
idiot.
Do they actually test rocket engine in vacuum chambers? Sometimes?
I think Ace Fox might know the answer to that.
Okay. Not all of them.
I don't think I would say not, and the reason is it wouldn't be a vacuum chamber very long, would it?
Yeah, that is true.
You know, like as soon as you
The pumps you would need to keep that up. Okay, nah, that you make sense there.
I think they use slide rules.
Dora, if you can enlarge people, you can make lots of money with that gift. Yeah. I'm not sure if I would enlarge Nimrod if I really could enlarge people. Also not myself, to be fair.
I don't need to be enlarged. I need to get smaller.
Well, that can be arranged, but then I have to enlarge someone. We can make a neutral background. It is all possible, yeah.
N for neutral.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I had a nice sighting of the moon this evening, whereby the moon was less than 50%, but you could still see the side that was in shadow slightly lit up.
Mhm.
I'm not quite sure why that was, but it wasn't, completely missing. It was interesting.
A possible explanation that I've seen was even with the term Earthshine.
Oh, Earthshine, there you go.
Yeah.
It was quite nice, but my phone is
Yeah,
too
'cause-
crappy to get a good picture of it, so.
Oh, the Rockets Push
'Cause,
of
I mean,
Air
even
is now
during-
copy pasting. Rockets Push of Air is now doing a Gary Wybenga.
Okay. That is not very much appreciated, Rockets Push of Air. Please stop copy pasting. We don't like that.
Yeah.
Do you want to address that issue, or is there actually a point? Oh, that was the same.
I have the perfect tool for people. Who copy pasta.
Welcome, Gary Wybenga. Yes,
Is Gary
he really
Wybenga here?
He's really
Oh.
here, yes. In the
Yeah,
chat,
he
I
must
mean.
have been Rockets Push of Air because, he changed accounts. He was copy pasting like Gary Wybenga, and guess who's turning up?
Hmm. That is a possibility, but without any further facts, I will not make it a claim yet. Could be true.
It's a claim. I can claim anything I bloody well like.
Yeah, you can. I'm just trying to be honest to myself, that's all. I don't have enough information, that's all.
Your channel. Hey, well, you wouldn't want that on your channel, said by yourself. So.
Oh,
I
they're
completely
copy pasting.
agree.
No, that's true. But I unbanned Gary at some point about 2 weeks ago, and as long as he behaves, I will not ban him again. So he can talk. That's fine. Hello, Pilo1408. Oh, that's the wrong John. Rockets. Why are curved lines impossible on the cloud? That is probably a question then for for Rockets and or Gary, as Snark would say probably.
Yep.
Oh, Rockets Push of Air is still typing. He might be multitasking or not. I don't know.
It's been demonstrated. I don't know what that means. Cody's lab. What's Cody's lab?
I don't know, Cody.
Yeah, well, it's maybe it's true they are different because Rockets Push of Air has got a wrong E button because he's doing all kinds of repetitive E's where they shouldn't be all of the time.
Yeah, that could be true, but I still don't know what Cody's lab is then.
I have no
Cody's
idea.
Lab is a YouTube channel. Cody's Lab is a YouTube channel, I think. He goes around doing experiments and stuff, and he once gathered all the dust off of a road to make platinum.
Oh, okay.
From
Yes, he
the
does,
catalytic converters. The breakdown of catalytic converters, yeah?
Yes, exactly. He wanted to see if that was actually the truth or not, so he went and gathered lots and lots of dust, and he basically melted all down and got a very small amount of platinum from it, apparently. It was a long time ago. I've seen that channel, though.
That's almost as good as getting a really strong magnet, and if you've got one of those flat garage roofs, with little bits of gravel on top, and then just smooshing the magnet through all the gravel, and a lot of the little bits of iron you'll pick up actually fell out of the sky.
Oh,
That's interesting.
Because you've got a flat surface where they get trapped.
Yeah.
so
I mean,
you can't figure it out.
when I was in Canada, a few years ago, I was near one of the old steel mills. The highways there are covered in rust.
Oh. Yeah,
And that's when you know
Canada
you're
used,
getting near to where my uncle lived.
Canada used to be called CND. And one of them said to the other, he said, "Well, how do you spell it?" And the guy said, "Well, CANADA." And it became Canada.
I wonder how he spells Alabama.
It starts with my mother's my sister.
Next Pro, you're pretty good in explaining stuff.
Well, that's a presumption.
No, that is something that I noticed. Can you address the fact that you can only get straight lines from on a globe?
Well, if you think about it, the Earth's rotating,
Mhm.
and the sun's a long way away.
Yeah.
It just traces a line across the surface.
Mhm.
And this is actually a technique used for navigation when you're out in the wilds. If you've got a stick and you can plot the shadow and you get a line, the line always goes east-west, yeah? And then you know that one side of the line is north and the other side is south. It's a standard navigation technique. It's well published and it's been known about for a long time.
Yeah, but Rocket needed some explanation there, so maybe he can. Oh dear, what happens to Snark? I guess this one. To spell
Laughing at my
Alabama,
own
you need to
joke.
have a banjo on your knee.
Ding
Is that the
ding
one,
ding
Snark?
ding ding ding.
So there's I actually heard a story about an American guy and his friend. His friend was a Native American, one of the ancient peoples, and they were out in the desert near Phoenix, Arizona. And he turned to his Native American friend and said, "Flying Eagle, I've heard that you never get lost in the desert. You always know where you are." And Flying Eagle said, "Yup." And he then said to him, "But look at today." He said, "It's cloudy. How can you tell where you are? I mean, how can you tell where south is?" And Flying Eagle looked around for a few moments, then extended his arm and pointed to the distance, and then very firmly pointed and said, "That way is south, my friend." And the American chap said, "Flying Eagle, how did you do that?" And Flying Eagle said, "It's really easy." He said, "All the satellite dishes are pointing that way."
Yep.
Right.
Just
I was waiting for
use the clues that are around you.
Yeah, of course.
I was waiting for. How do you know you're in the
Oh, boy.
desert? Well, there's no grass.
Yeah.
So this went from an Adam bashing stream to a joke stream, which is perfectly fine. I
Yeah.
just wanted to acknowledge the fact that we can make up our own content.
No. I mean, what I'm trying to
Bad.
indicate. What I'm trying to indicate is, if all the clues lead you to a conclusion, it's probably the right conclusion. You know? And unfortunately, all the clues are, we are on a globe. It's as simple as that, because we don't need to special case anything. And the whole idea that, mass creates things in a spherical shape, which we see in other planets, it's simple, it's elegant, and it needs no special pleading.
True.
I think Dora NQ has made a right point here. She says, "Can we rename the stream or the channel to something like the Dad Stream?"
Oh, well, I am a dad. So.
I think
Yeah.
it's the Dad Joke Stream.
Well, Dora, I actually
All over the
just
place.
renamed the stream.
Oh boy, what did you do?
What's it
Well,
called now?
it will auto-update for the people in the live stream. Live streams actually auto-update the title and stuff, so they will see it in a few seconds, I think. I did add the dead jokes to it. So come on, chat, give us dead jokes. Is it there yet? Oh yeah, title updated for me.
I can't see it. Well, in Restream or on YouTube?
In YouTube.
Right. Oh, go on.
No, David Oliver.
And dad jokes after. Right.
A shovel was a groundbreaking invention.
We need a badoomch sound.
Ah. Badum. Hi. Sag mal hi zu alle.
Mm.
Hi.
Guten Abend, kleine
Guten Abend, Kleine.
kleine Maus. Hey, wie geht's?
Wie geht's? Ja, das ist Peppa, das stimmt. Yeah, I actually had to give my little one the tablet just before the stream, so Peppa wouldn't be on the background of this stream.
Mhm.
Because a tablet can be a
Und
little
das ist der
bit...
Schnack. Hm? Oh.
Das ist der Snark, okay. Yeah, that doesn't really ring a bell to her.
No.
She did react to cats, again, like last time as well.
Oh, did you hear about
Oh dear, oh dear. Sorry.
the sick pig? Did you hear the one about the sick pig?
No.
He went
Go,
to the
go,
doctor
go.
for some He went to the doctor for some
Ointment.
ointment. Yes. Obviously.
Oh,
Hang
dear.
on, these I need to
was too easy.
write these down so I can tell them to my daughter.
Hang on. Can I read some of these out? We've got some really corny ones in the chat.
Yeah, tell me the
Okay.
name first so I can actually pull it up
Yeah,
on
yeah.
screen at the same
Okay.
time.
So it's 27, 47, 27. What's worse than a banjo? Two banjos. Sorry, the sound of. Sorry. You're right.
I have to agree with this one. Thank
We're
you,
teaching,
second best Bob. She
Dora
is in...
German in the.
Yeah, go on, Shark, go on.
Yeah, we're teaching Dora German in the side chat.
Oh, is that
So I was
right?
just saying, meet is the dritte Fall, and then Sebastian Borg corrected die Sendung mit der Maus. And I said, oh, that's why. Vandaar.
Das ist doch ein Schwein.
Nee. Nee. Nee.
Oh, vad i helvete alltså.
So how about that video?
Yeah, what I wanted to propose to do that video indeed, but that would then also be the end of the stream.
Sorry. I've got to read it out. I've got to read it out. 27, 47, 27 said, question, what's the difference between a banjo and an onion? The answer is, nobody cries when you cut up the banjo. Great stuff. Love it.
Yeah, that is a good one.
27, 47, 27. Ja, det var ju
Ja.
svenska. Helt
Yeah,
riktigt.
I heard the same indeed. Nimrod was saying something suddenly in a weird bark bark bark.
Bork. Do the puppy bork.
Bork bork.
You have a cat tail coming out of your head.
The borky bork. Borky borky bork.
You go
It makes
what's
a
the German? What's the German for tail?
Nein,
Schwanz.
da gehen wir nicht. Da gehen wir nicht.
Again, please.
Schwanz.
Oh no, that's a bit rude, isn't it?
I knew where this was going.
No. Well, Schwanzstück, yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
Sebastian, it was not against you.
My German is
Sorry,
is
Sebastian Bach.
quite appalling. Really, it's not very good.
Borkity bork 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 bork.
There goes
The
the
bork
coconut,
now.
and there goes the boom boom.
No, you insult
Boom
Sebastian.
boom.
My German is so bad. It took me 150 kilometers to work out that Auschwitz wasn't the name of a town.
You're not the only one. Well, okay, it didn't happen to me, but yeah, well, it's a well-known fact. It's not even a joke. People get
And for the
confused.
chat, that is
Ausvaart.
the exit of
What?
the highway.
Another one called Ausvaart? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, in Swedish it's even funnier. You've got infarts and utfarts.
Yep, you have Einfarts in German as well, don't you? Or infarts.
Yeah, that's a fart to get hold in.
Infarts and outfarts. That's it. And then you have the outfarts. And then you have fart control.
Hey, Dora, good one. Ein und zwanzig. Yes, I know that's not how you spell 21. Ein und
Nah.
zwanzig.
Ausfahrt verboten.
Wohnen in die Einbahnstraße, sagt Dora.
In der Einbahn. Okay. Ja, ja.
I saw a question. What? Mr. Foy, you want to play a
Ines
video
was
for your panel and see if they can work out what the F in hell it is on about. It's a long video, Colin. If it's not long, it's fine. If it's too long, I want to make clear for Mr. Sensible and have some time before that as well. Alone time, I mean. Some eating, snack.
Drinking.
Yeah, little drink, little yeah. So if it's not a long video,
Have a
two
little sip.
minutes. Okay, send me the link in Discord, and then I will need to find a way. Oh, you did already send it.
By the way, we had some excellent videos by Bob the Science Guy to do with the belt of Venus and stuff like
Yeah, I
that.
saw the title. I just haven't found the time to watch the video yet.
Pretty good.
Let me load up this video
Just then, Rob.
that.
Hang on, shouldn't that be Bjork?
Burk.
No, that's
Oh, no.
Icelandic
Yeah,
for
those
birch.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. Bum. Colin, the little bit of trouble that I have, once I share my tab, then the title is also on screen. So that gives away what this is about. Let me.
To
Oh,
hell
no,
with it.
I can fix that probably. If I do this.
Can we fix it?
Oh yeah.
Yes, we can.
I think if I do this. Yes.
Then what
Haha.
happened?
Well, basically, I gave it a title. Oh, let me move this out of the way. Title hidden by Mr. 42. Haha.
Right.
So you,
Oh, there it goes.
the title is now not a giveaway. Okay, let's play the music. Sorry, let's play the video and see. What was the thing again, Colin? This. See if they can word out what the F in hell it's on about. Okay, that's the challenge. See if we can
Okay.
find out what this is on about. There we go.
Day moon.
Is it those damned alien birds again?
How far apart are they?
Holy crap.
Almost in the same frame.
Okay.
Uh,
Colin,
and
what was that without sound, or was that a problem on my side?
I heard it.
Oh, you heard it. Okay.
Yep.
I didn't hear a word.
Essentially, he
There
said
was sound,
said
but didn't make
moon
sense.
and the sun almost in the same frame. That's about all he said,
Oh.
really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Second best Bob says it's a UFO.
Let me check the comments.
Those damn
quickly.
UFO birds again. That's no moon!
Okay. Colin, do you want to enlighten us? I'm kind of lost on this one.
I think the person making the video was incredulous of the fact that you can have the sun and the moon
Mm-hmm.
in the sky so close together.
Okay, but that happens very regularly, or pretty regularly at least.
pretty much any time you're going to have an eclipse of the sun, they're going to be in the sky together.
What is it? Yes.
Yeah,
and,
no, the
and
surprise.
many other times as well. Yeah.
It happens quite regularly. It's great.
So, what I think that happens now is that Colin gives a video to completely confuse us and then fucks off.
Yep.
That is what it looks like right now. Thank you, Colin. Okay. The title of the video was only possible on a level Earth, I think. Sorry, the tab doesn't show the whole title right now. That was the title of the video.
Level. Well, the Earth is level.
On a level plane, sorry, that was the title. Only possible on a level plane.
Oh, so that was
He
made in
wasn't in a
Kansas.
It was made in the Atacama salt flats.
I don't know. It is something. Okay, let me load up Renty again. Preparing for the next one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's on the background. Yeah. So, any word from Nimrod? No? Then we will never find out what it really is about.
From me, didn't post the video.
No, sorry, I said
It was
Colin. I
Colin.
meant Colin. That was my bad. I can't name as well. I can't tech and I can't name. You know that.
Do you think I'm smart enough to do videos like that? I'm not the smarts.
I don't know this much. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab your popcorn.
Well, in Sweden,
The next video is on the way.
Oh, there he is. Why do flirts have a problem with the moons? There's only one here, Colin. Moon and the sun in the sky together. I don't know why they have a problem with that. But it happens regularly, which actually disproves their model as far as they have one. At least for some of them, not for all of them, because they even don't agree on the model.
Nope. Oh, that silly Flurfer app where the moon and the sun are chasing each other. I don't really believe that.
Apparently,
I can
that
check
was
it any day.
Apparently that video was done by a friend of Leo, and the video was done by Kelly Chambers. I don't know that person.
So the moon is playing hide and seek
David
with the
Weiss?
sun.
Yep. David
snark,
Weiss
you-
has got this.
This what? This app?
The app by David Weiss. It's silly, but he appears to have sold it because it's got downloaded and it's paid quite a number of times, many times.
Yeah, I know.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Even after I managed to,
Flurfers can't believe it.
after I exposed how privacy bad it is, it's still, yeah, that's up to them.
Yep.
You want to read this one out, Snark? It's a joke for you, I think.
Which one?
On screen.
Where are we now? Oh, right. What is another fancy name for a sun fart? A solar flare. Yeah.
The other one was better, to be fair. Okay, what else do we have? I saw my name come
Yeah,
passing
well,
by
okay.
again. A solar mass ejection. That might be
Solar
something
mass
else.
ejaculation.
Here. What was this?
Have you ever
Coronal
read
mass
Sherlock Holmes?
I think the 99-cent troll has a good point.
Me?
The book says sun was for day, moon is for the night, so that creates a problem for Bible thumpers. That might be indeed an issue. I didn't think about that one.
Everything is a problem for Bible thumpers.
Well, it's very easy. I mean, the goat herds and the shepherds saw the sun at night, and the moon they only saw. No, sorry, the sun during the day, and the moon only at night because they never bothered to check during the day because it was so faint when compared to the sun. So it's the sun is during the day, moon is during the night. There you are. They might have checked, but they didn't. And that's how the Bible got its accuracy.
Why?
Not.
Indeed.
Yeah.
What What was the ping? I don't know.
Ping.
I don't. Yeah, I heard it.
Could have been my. Yeah, it could have been my watch. I put it on. It gave me a notification about an update it has to do tonight.
Ah, and I was looking if someone tried to join the stream or something. I didn't remember what silent page.
Sorry. Sorry. It's just my phone just decided to pling as I put it on.
Right.
Muted, so there won't be a problem.
Okay. What I think with the best course of action right now, let's say goodbye to the audience. Then I will kick you off one by one. Then play the Feel Good Me video that I promised in the beginning. So everyone can calm down from this Flurf madness. And then I will end the stream and we can all prepare to watch Mrs. Sensible this evening. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Excellent.
that's right.
Yep.
I've got my cheese
I'll
ready.
kick myself out. 3, 2, 1, goodbye.
Goodbye, Snarky. Apparently he didn't feel the need to share something. That's up to him. Nimrod, want to share something? And hi, David Lee. Sorry you got to the end already.
Yeah, what do I share? Well, I already shared my cat's bowel movements for today in the chat earlier, so there's nothing really else I have to talk about.
Well, be happy she didn't guess you today.
Oh, she gassed me all right because she meowed about it herself.
Okay. So, I will put you in the waiting room as well, and then we go to Next Pro. Anything you want to share, Next Pro?
Keep up the good work.
I will certainly
And
try.
thanks for everyone for showing up. Great input from everybody.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
it was even nice having a couple of flirts here this evening. Thank you very much for showing up.
That's not very bad indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, I will put you in the waiting room as well. Where do I do that? Here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And then I want to thank everyone in the chat for coming and for watching. And I will put on the Renty Feel Good Me video in right now. This is a preview. It is about a thing that is good for a person of the community. And yeah, let's just share it. It is raising awareness. So if you haven't seen it, please give it a watch. The video is also on my channel. It is also over at the Snark. I've seen it at Isa. And of course, Flushactive himself. That's the source of this video. So I'm gonna play this video and then I'm gonna stop the stream. So this has been Mr. 42 out. Don't panic.
So this is Bo. As you can see, he's my little chihuahua. And apart from getting rubs and belly rubs and taking out for walks and eating, he doesn't do much. In fact, he doesn't make a lot of noise at all for the most part, apart from when he's about to go for his or keys. Then he makes a bit of a racket, as I'll show you now. Apart from making all that noise at that moment in time, he doesn't do much else apart from sleep either. And we are going to be talking today about other types of dogs that do help people in a rather unique way. Let's talk about some service dogs.
Hello, my name is Jeff Gallione. I suffered a traumatic brain injury which causes me to suffer from grand mal seizures and migraines with the constant threat of status epilepticus. Coupled with the complex PTSD I have from extreme past events, life became unmanageable for me, especially living alone. But then I found this dog. Ranger would smell my chemical imbalance and warn me 4 minutes before a seizure. his normal, calm demeanor would disappear and he would jump up to lick my temple. That allowed me time to get to a safe place to have a seizure. No more stitches, concussions, or worse. The day he entered my life, as big as that was, he also gave me the confidence to go back out into a new world with daunting, unique challenges. Certain sounds trigger my PTSD. Ranger was always there, showering me with love and acceptance. He took unwanted attention away from me and took it upon himself. I have never been closer to another human being or life form. When he died 9 months ago, it felt as if an appendage was cleaved from my body. But now, I have Major to look forward to. I named him in honor of Ranger, and he will be my guide as well. Major will perform the same tasks as Ranger for me, and in addition, fetch my phone and life alert, as well, of course, as be my best friend.
So Jeffrey has already applied to loyalty service dogs for his dog, that would be Major, and has given already his life savings to secure the first instalment of 30%. Now these dogs are trained from pups and take 1.5 to 2 years to fully train up. They can be trained not only for seizures but for other medical issues including diabetes and autism. The cost of one of these dogs are between 25,000 and 30,000 from this service here called Loyalty Service Dogs. But something amazing happened recently. A benefactor has offered to pay the remaining 70% in full for Jeffrey's dog Major. If, as I am doing here today, along with some of the content creators, are willing to raise awareness of this incredible resource. That's right, a wealthy philanthropist will make sure that Jeffrey gets his dog in return for this video here today. How amazing is that? Loyalty Service Dogs do offer to help the fundraisers, as they understand not everyone has huge amounts of money just lying around like that. But one good turn deserves another, and by me helping to use my platform for a good cause, then the same good turn is passed along to Jeffrey. So everyone is a winner, including little Major, who I am assured is just desperate to get to work. Now, there is still just a few months left of Major's training, but I will in time keep you all updated with his progress, where there is a possibility he may get his own Instagram account, and ways to follow him and even help pay for his upkeep and medical bills if needed down the line. So sadly, as you've just heard, Ranger passed away, but we do have Major to look forward to, and that service dog is definitely going to change Jeffrey's life for the better. So hopefully that's given you some great information about what these service dogs do and the good that they can bring to people with complex PTSD and epilepsy and other conditions too.
I'd like to sincerely thank you for taking the time to watch this message.